Welcome, friends, to the beautiful English countryside in the heart of Kent. I have a quick and effective yoga flow to help increase strength and flexibility in both your back and your hamstrings. This is a great flow for anyone who is feeling a lot of tension and stiffness in their back and needing that deep release throughout your legs. If you have suffered from any back injury, please be mindful and listen to your body. If you feel that a pose becomes too intense, then please take the modification or gently come out of the position and rest until you feel ready to begin again. With that said, if you're ready, grab your mat, grab your water, and I'll see you on the mat. Alright friends, we're going to begin today standing at the back of our mats. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come together in prayer to the heart center. Inhale as you reach up to the sky, option to take a slight back bend here as you slowly bring the hands together to the chest. Then interlace the fingers behind your back, arch the spine, coming into standing cobra. You can throw your head back if that's within your practice. Breathe in and then slowly coming back up, having a slight micro bend in the knees as you come forward with the upper body, keeping the hands clasped together, and then option to extend the legs here if the flexibility allows in your hamstrings. Breathe deeply and then lift the body up, coming back into standing cobra. Squeeze the shoulders together and then coming back down into forward fold, letting the hands fall over your head, bringing them closer towards the ground, feeling the nice stretch in the back and the hamstrings. Releasing the hands to the floor, and then go ahead and start to pedal out your knees one at a time, just warming up those hamstrings for deeper stretches. Inhale, look up. Exhale as you begin to walk out into a plank position, shoulders over wrists. Take your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, lift the hips, coming into downward facing dog. Making sure that your tailbone is pointing to the sky. And then go ahead and walk out your dog, further getting into the hamstrings. Making sure to keep that length in the spine. Very good. Finding some stillness in your downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Come through into plank. Let's take a flow here. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, bend the knees, pushing back into child's pose. Let the forehead come down to the mat, extending the arms out in front. And then coming up into tabletop, we're going to start with a cat-cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, push into your palms, rolling the spine in the opposite direction. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arch the spine. Inhale, look up. And exhale, roll, pushing into the palms. Coming into neutral spine. And then let's take our puppy pose, making sure that the hips are stacked over the knees. Begin to walk the palms forward and lower your forehead down to the mat. Breathing deeply here. If you want to deepen the stretch, see if you can turn your gaze up, bringing the chin and the chest towards the mat. But otherwise you can stay with the forehead resting. Listening to your bodies, feeling that nice opening in the shoulders, in the upper back. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Coming onto the forearms, start to lower the belly down, relaxing the lower body, opening into our Sphinx Pose. So making sure that the elbows are underneath the shoulders. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, chest is proud. Breathing in and breathing out. Now you can stay here, or option to extend into upward facing dog, coming up onto the hands, still letting the hips rest on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Then start to lower the elbows down, coming back into Sphinx. And then placing the fingertips either side of the chest, we're going to begin to do our spinal waves. Inhale, push into the fingers. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, lift the upper body. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, pushing into the fingers. Exhale, release the forehead to the mat. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, reach up to the sky, opening the heart. Exhale, start to lower the body. Very good. Grounding your palms, pushing back up into tabletop, and roll the spine in the opposite direction into Child's Pose. Taking a couple of breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, start to bring your hands towards your lower back and just give yourself a gentle massage here, lightly pressing into the lower back. Do what feels good for your muscles here. Very nice, releasing back into Child's Pose. Gently inhale through the nose and softly exhale through the mouth. And now rolling back into tabletop, tuck the toes, sending the hips up, coming into downward facing dog, pressing into the palms. Go ahead and walk out your dog if that feels good to you, pressing one heel down at a time, adding some movement into the body. Then finding some stillness in your downward dog, look to the top of the mat, bend the knees, and take a couple of steps or hop to the front of your mat, releasing into forward fold. We're going to grab onto the calves, the ankles, maybe the feet. Begin to hinge from the hips and breathing deeply, bring that forehead closer towards your shins. Using your breath to guide you here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, fold. Very good. Releasing the hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, roll the body up, coming into standing mountain. Very nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come together into prayer, lower to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, stepping to the side, widening your stance, preparing for our wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, begin to hinge from the hips, coming down with the body, resting your hands onto the mat. To make this posture a bit easier, just widen your stance. Breathe in and breathe out. Now seeing if you can grab onto the ankles or the outsides of your feet, begin to bring the head closer towards the mat, trying your best to bring the forehead close to the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale, bringing your hands back to the center. Now the left hand is going to reach for your right ankle. We're going to send the right arm up to the sky, coming into our wide-legged forward fold twist. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Going into the back and into the hamstrings here. Very nice. Release the hand, come back to center, and let's take it to the other side. So right hand comes to the left ankle, and the left arm is going to reach up towards the sky, coming into that twist. Trying your very best to keep your hips level here. Very good. Release your hands back to the center, and let's reach up, coming onto the hands, and see if we can go a bit deeper into our wide-legged forward fold. Bring the forehead down, and see if you can reach for your ankles or the outsides of your feet. Hinging from the hips, feel that deep stretch along the hamstrings. Inhale and exhale, bring the hands back to center, coming up onto the arms, and just heel toe your feet closer together. Start to roll the body up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Very good. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands come together and release all the way into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back into plank, coming into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift the thighs off of the mat. And exhale, bending the knees, rolling back into Child's Pose. Taking a quick little break here, extending the arms out in front. And now coming up onto the knees, preparing to take our Camel Pose, making sure the knees are just a little bit than hip width apart. Bring your hands to your lower back for support and start to arch the spine. Now stay here if that's more than enough, or if you want to take it further, see if you can grab onto your heels and begin to squeeze the glutes, pushing the pelvis forward, opening that heart center. Breathing deeply. And very good. Bringing your hands back to your back. Extend the spine. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, dive the body down, coming into Child's Pose. Rolling the spine out in the opposite direction. Very good. Come up into tabletop. Tuck the toes. And lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Very nice. Look to the top of your mat, bend the knees, step or hop forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, slowly roll the body up, coming into standing mountain. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come together to the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down to the floor, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, bend the knees, pushing back into Child's Pose. Very good. We're going to do our Camel Pose one more time. So coming up onto the knees, making sure they're hip distance apart. Bring your hands to your lower back and begin to arch the upper body, throwing the head back if it's in your practice, opening the heart. Option to stay here, or see if you can bring your hands down towards the heels. Squeeze the glutes, pushing the pelvis forward, opening the chest, going deeper into our camel. Very good. Bring the hands back to your back. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, dive the body forward, coming into Child's Pose. Breathing deeply, rolling the spine out in the opposite direction. Then come onto tabletop. We're just going to transition onto our bums. So bring the hips to one side and swing the legs around, coming into the center of your mat. Extend the legs out in front, flex the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, begin to dive the body forward, folding from the hips. And we're going to do our seated head to toe forward fold. So grabbing onto the ankles, the calves, or maybe you can grab onto the feet today. Breathe deeply here, remembering to hinge from the hips, not arch into that lumbar spine. Inhale and exhale. See if you can go a little bit deeper, bringing that forehead closer to your knees with every breath. Very good. And begin to lift the body, reach the arms up to the sky, and then slowly bring the hands in front and start to lower your body down to the mat, coming onto the back, and then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side, massaging that lumbar spine. Very nice, starting to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. And then releasing the left leg out in front. Hug the right knee into your chest and give it a rock side to side. Extend the right arm out to the side and cross the knee over, coming into our spinal twist. As you lay here, make sure to keep that shoulder grounded. Don't worry if the knee cannot touch the floor today. Just do your best. Very good. Returning back to center, hug the knee into the chest. And then bring the other knee in, and we're just going to simply switch legs. So extending the other leg out, hug your knee into your chest, giving it a rock. And then the right arm extends out, crossing the knee over your body, coming into our reclined spinal twist. Making sure to keep that shoulder grounded, twisting from the belly. Enjoying this relaxing position. Breathing in and breathing out. Very good. Releasing the knee, coming back into a ball. Hug the knees into your chest, bringing the forehead up. And then let's take our roll like a ball to help get up. So it might take a couple of tries here until you can cross your legs, coming into a comfortable cross-legged position in the middle of your mat. Rooting down through your sit bones, roll the shoulders away from the ears, extending tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come together in prayer, lower to the heart. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, lowering the hands in prayer to your chest. Thank you so much for joining me during this beautiful sunset in the heart of Kent. I hope you enjoyed this flow, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I can't wait to see you on the mat soon. I wish you love and light. Namaste.
Thank you so much for watching today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more yoga flows and guided meditations. I hope to see you on the mat soon. Bye for now.